What's up, Ravens Football Junkie fans? It's your boy, Matt Bradby, and man, when they say March Madness, we've Raven fans had a lot of madness going. It's like right now, if something can happen, it will to the Ravens. Now, I'm not worried about the 7 people that left the Ravens. I keep telling people about that. We weren't going to overpay for players. We could barely afford to get them at league minimums or the league norms. You wasn't going to give a third round blocking tight end record money. You wasn't going to give the second tight end, although we love him. He made a gamble. He turned down the 2 deals. He gambled on himself and pretty much got a deal close to what he would have got if he accepted the deal we gave Mark Andrews. So he's gone with Daddy Harbaugh. I didn't think Patrick Ricard was going to fit in this system because if you look at Declan Doyle's habits, he uses tight ends as H-backs and stuff in that team for blocking and stuff. So we're not really worried about that. We didn't really lose a lot with Darius Washington because, again, he's often injured. We didn't lose a lot with Gilman. See, it looks bad to see, oh my God, the biggest loss was Tyler Lindenbaum. Because of the fact is they way overpaid him, so he was out. People forget that the Ravens made moves last year. The number 1 defensive tackle that would have came out would have been Jones on the Ravens, and they locked him up. When they presented an offer to Likely and he turned it down, they gave it to Mark Andrews. Of course, you wanted the younger guy with the greater upside. But again, if he don't want the deal and he wants to go somewhere else, you can't control that. The only other loss that I see that we lost that would have hurt, Jordan Stout, the punter, but they gave him a historic contract, giving him over $4 million a year. Who does that? He was good. He was a Pro Bowl punter, but do you put that kind of money into a punter, or you take $4 or $5 million, maybe $7 million, and go out here and get another receiver, get another running back? You still got a draft. You got 10 picks in the draft. Now it's 11 with your first round back. You still have some guys out there on the free agency, and you could do something like go get Trey Henderson and then still draft an edge rusher in the first or second round. With this team's new coaching staff, can those guys go out there and get maximum bang for buck from these players? They've been proven to take guys like Owe, and look at how he played. So I'm not worried there. What we have to do as fans is take the emotion out of it. My question to you is this. Say you went to a used car lot. You saw it online. It looked great. You go in and you have a set amount of money you want to pay. You go in, you look at the vehicle. They ask for more money. You give them exactly what they want. But you say, that's contingent on my mechanic taking a look at it. They said, no problem. Your mechanic takes a look at it. He finds issues with it. You come back and say, nah, I'm not going to buy this car. I'm not going to pay that kind of money for this car. They get mad at you, the dealership, and they start saying stuff about you, the buyer, when they know they're selling a potential lemon. And it happens every day in the car business. I sell cars, believe me, I know. So do you get mad at the customer for saying, nah, I don't want that car? Or do you get mad at the person trying to sell you it? Because a lot of times dealerships may not know the underlying issues they may have with. So that's a 2-way street. But long story short, you have a right to say no up to the time you consummate the deal, you sign the papers. For so many years, I've had people sign papers on vehicles 2, 3 weeks, 4 months. They come back finding out, oh, the engine's bad, the transmission, this, and this. And they blame you for selling them a bad car when it's buyer's remorse. And a lot of times you don't know as the dealer because it passed Maryland State inspection. You just, it is what it is. So again, with the Ravens, I don't think they want to even be in this situation. They wanted the best pass rusher. They went out there to do it, and it fell apart. Sometimes God can open up the doors and say, nope, don't do it. And when you see the reason don't do it, you don't do it. How many relationships you've had that they tell you don't do and you did and you's like, man, I wish I didn't do that. Okay? So I believe there is a silver lining in every cloud. We just to endure it. This is just something we have to endure. And I believe in the coaching staff that we assemble. I believe that if we draft some people, you bring in Trey Hendricks, you bring in another pass rusher, you build this team, Matt BK come back. If the defense can play half better than they did last year, we gonna be in the playoffs. Remember, Lamar and company, they put points up. But our team couldn't stop running water if we had the faucet lever in our hand. So, have faith in the Ravens. Trust and believe. And do me a favor. If you love this, help us grow. We need to grow. Hit the subscribe button, like, and share this so we can build our fan base. Because I'm coming to you straight, no chaser, no straw. All right? Peace and blessings.